This is Jalango TV, and the program on air right now is Bonga na Jalas. In our quest to bring you stories from different places, today I found myself in Karatina. Let's do this. We are at the Counseling Center and Rehabilitation Center in Karatina. This is one of the biggest and the only rehabilitation recovery center, counseling center in Karatina. Walk in with me so that I can tell you the story of this amazing place. Sasa Poa. Now we are in the deeps of Karatina, and this amazing home here hosts some of the people who are trying to recover from different problems. We will be meeting even patients who've gone through this place, and why you should always consider having family members who are going through depression, mental health, alcohol, and all this. This is a total rehabilitation center. Let's go and meet the team from Karatina Rehabilitation Center. This is a place that if you have a family member who is going through any of situations and being able to go through all the treatment, and we have the team here with me. Habari zenyu?
Mzuri.
Habari ya Karatina.
Mzuri sana.
Thank you so much. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana kwa kutukaribisha. How are you guys doing? Sisi tulikuwa tunapita tukaona gate ya blue tukasema tuulize hapa ni wapi?
Hapa ni Karatina Recovery Center.
The Karatina Recovery Center.
Karatina Recovery Center. Home where we treat drug alcoholism and other treatment for mental disorders. Na karibuni sana.
Asante sana.
Ni wageni wetu leo. Na we shall be able to show you all about what we do here.
Yes.
Na najua mtatupeleka habari yetu hata mbele.
Yes, of course. Yes, we are deeps in Karatina, and Bonga na Jalas today is live from Karatina. I want you guys to follow up on this story as we try and help our family members who are going through the different problems. Can I ask you something? Do you guys only deal with alcohol only?
No. This is a counseling treatment center.
A counseling and treatment center.
Yeah. We deal with bipolar disorders, schizophrenia, and all other mental conditions. In fact, we have a psychiatrist on call, so that we're able to treat any kind of mental disorders.
Or even mental disorder?
Even mental disorders.
Wow. And why this place? Why this place? Mbona hii nyumba, was it just built? What's the story of this place?
Okay, this belonged to somebody known as Mugambi, the famous Mugambi. This was a home for Mugambi, but it was found ideal for a rehabilitation center because it is so serene and it is also near the road, and the people can see it nicely and it is reachable. Yeah, so they thought it could be ideal for a rehabilitation center. Yes.
So it was a home. This was actually a home before it was turned into a rehabilitation center.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mugambi, for allowing us to be here and making this place a home to so many other people, our family members and brothers who are going through these issues that all of us sometimes shy to talk about. But the first thing you should always do is to accept that a family member is going through a hard time and that they need to be rehabilitated, they need to be counseled, and they need to be treated. Let's walk in and see what this place has for us. Twende kazi. So, of course, when you walk in, you get yourself to the reception here. So maybe quick questions that I would like to ask you. So let's say somebody is going through a very hard time, alcohol or any of the disorders that you treat here, or the counseling that you go. So do you go looking for people, or family refers people here?
One of the methods that tunatumia is that the family members contact us, because addiction and all other mental problems, the hardest thing for a sick person to do is ask for help themselves. So the primary use that we use to get our clients is that the family members, sometimes the society recommends us because our track record has been proven. And so primarily our family members. We also have our Facebook page that we have our contacts there. Watu wanaweza tutafuta, Karatina Recovery Center, and then contact us, and the necessary arrangements are then made.
Is this the only recovery center around Karatina?
Yeah, we are proud to say that we are the only ones. We are the only recovery center in Karatina. So we are proud to say that we serve this area.
This would be Karatina, Nyeri, all the way to Sagana.
All the way to Sagana.
Do you have clients from Nairobi?
Yeah, we do serve clients from Nairobi because alcoholism and addiction is not a localized disease. It is everywhere. It is in Nairobi, it is in Nyeri, it is in Kisumu, it is in everywhere. So we get people as far as Mombasa.
Mombasa. So it's just also for them to change the environment from where they live.
Yeah. And as you can see, it's a very serene environment.
Very, very serene that I can accept. Please, I want you to come closer. We'll be using my mic. My mic is much louder. And as we talk about this, the most people who recover here are from alcoholism.
Yes, from alcoholism.
Or you can just lose your mic for
Lose the so then na uongee kwa sauti.
All right.
We are good?
Yeah.
So the most people who recover here in Karatina Recovery Center are from alcoholism.
Yes, they are.
What is the successful rate?
I can testify that it is above 75%. Yes.
So most people who recover here actually totally recover.
Yes, they do. Yes.
So let me ask you, if I was going through a problem and I walked in here, what are the first thing? What do we do? What is the process? What do we do?
The process of admission, once a client comes in, we welcome them. Basically, the program runs for a period of 90 days. 90 days? Yes. So basically, we tell them they will be with us for the next 90 days and in the facility.
If somebody tells you you're going to be somewhere in 90 days, si kuna watu wanasema hapana.
It's not easy, but we normally convince them.
You convince them.
Yes.
And once they see improvement,
they stay for the 90 days, and when they go out there, they preach the good gospel that in Karatina people recover. Yes.
Madam Nas, please come close. You see, somebody can come here for treatment, yes. Then later there's a relapse, and they go back to where they were. How are you guys dealing with that?
Okay, we deal for relapse. We'll deal with them just as the same way we deal with the first time clients, because a relapse is just the same as this person was in addiction forever. Yes, because they go back again and start off the behavior again. And once they come, we just do the same program for the 90 days. We don't take, because most of them, even when they relapse, they don't bring themselves back. They are brought by the relatives. They are the significant others who notice they have a problem. And then when they notice they have a problem, they just call us, because sometimes if it is a new client or a relapse, we are online, and they check our number from the website.
The website?
Yes. So when they give it our number, we have a number that is 24 hours on call, and then they bring the client. So we don't have specification that if you are a relapse, you are going to stay for 1 month or you're going to stay
It
for
is
2
also,
months.
it's just the
It's
whole...
just the whole program, because maybe something went wrong, of which the client does not know where he went wrong. So they just go for the whole program. And
Is there somebody who came here and came back and relapsed again?
Yes.
Yes. When they come, they feel like they're home again.
They feel they are home, because this is a very friendly place, and we give a lot of friendly services, and these friendly services are liked even by the significant others when they come, because sometimes people would have crossed with their people because of their behavior, but once they come, because we do the family therapy, the first month the client finishes in the facility, we do a family therapy. So when they are coming for the family therapy, even others are not believing that they can now discuss properly with the family members, because they were not at par with the family members. So now when they come for the family therapy, family. The family members at first will get to fear the client because they were fearing the client at home.
Kitambo.
Yes, but now the client is so friendly to them. Yeah, so they are happy with the services that we give. Yes.
Wow. Now, you see, you can't just be here and all you're doing is sitting, sleeping, what?
Yes.
What are some of the things, activities that you people have here?
We give these activities like the outdoor games. We
Out.
have volleyball, we have
Basketball.
They play football on their own, and then we have the pool outside here, and then we have indoor games. We have Monopoly, which is normally running inside, and then also they watch their games there. We give them life skills, like we tell them how to communicate well to their people. We also talk to them about being assertive, because when they are in active addiction, they become their esteem goes low. But once they come here, we try to build up their esteem, and we show them that they can, and everything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, this is one question that I've always wanted. The most people who walk in here, are they male or female?
And I'm not gender sensitive, they are male.
They are male.
Yes.
Out of 10?
Out of 10, we have 2 female.
Eh.
Out of 10, we have
Wanaume. Eh?
Yes. So maybe the ladies are not discovered frequently, because ladies, we know how to hide about things, so maybe they are not discovered well. But in addiction, there is nothing to hide about, because the behavior will soon be seen and it will come up.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guys, you've heard it yourself. Most men are actually admitted here than female. So if maybe you're a woman and you still fear to come out and say that this is a problem that you're going through, it is also time for you to open up. Opening up is the first thing. Starting to talk about your problem, your addiction, those are the. So right now, I just want to take you through, and you are able to see how the facility looks like and why I would recommend Karatina Recovery Center for your family. We'll start straight at the living room there. Of course, yes, we are from the reception, and this is the lounge area. This is where most people just chill. You can watch your television from that end. This is where now, most of the time, the guys just relax. And hii ni pali tu watu unatulia tu bado, unaona ball pole pole. Ukikumbuka masiku zako pole pole ukiwa ndani ya ndogogio pole pole as you learn how to this. Then definitely the pool area where they can always, guys are playing pool here all the time. Can I shoot one? Here is where guys play pool. Let's see if I'll pot that one. So there's a lot of games here for the clients, and your family members can all be enjoying this as they recover from this, from their journeys of alcohol or any other problem that they are going through. We are in Karatina Recovery and Counseling Center. We just want to go through and you watch other spaces that we have here, and we'll be talking to one of the patients who's now recovering and is almost leaving this place, and they will show us and tell us about their journey. Of course, when you have your family member here, you want to make sure that they are staying in a good place and they're having the best of services. Now, this is the dining area where they can always come, chill and dine. We have an amazing kitchen there. By the way, how is the diet here? How is the diet?
The diet is designed to bring back everything that your body had lost. So ukikula utatoka
na katumbo kwa sababu na pombe nayo inakuharibu mwili kabisa.
Kila kitu. We have nutritionists to work with us.
Oh, there's a nutritionist.
Yeah. It is designed to bring back your body to full potential within the 90 days ukikaa hapa. I assure you
kila kitu itakuwa sawa. Twende kazi. Then there's the nurse herself. Please take us to your side.
Station.
To your station.
This is where we receive the client.
This is the
Sim
first
takuja hapa
reception
kitchen
place
ku-
now.
Yes, we receive the client here. We want to see what condition the client is in. And then if the client is violent, sometimes we need some stabilizers. Yes, because
Oh, there are clients who come here when they are violent.
99% of the clients don't come out of their own. They don't come here out of their own wish. They are brought. Others even are handicapped and brought here. So sometimes when they are violent, we give them some stabilizers. After communicating with the doctor, with the psychiatrist, we have a psychiatrist who is 24 hours on call. So we communicate with him and he tells us immediately what to give the client as we tell him how the client is behaving. So after the client is stable, we take vital signs from the client because we need to know when these people are in drugs, their life is sometimes muddled up. They don't take themselves seriously. So this person could be having a high blood pressure.
High blood pressure.
This person could be having a low sugar or high sugars. So we take.
So they get the general checkups and.
Yes, we do a general checkup. And then when the client is stable, we take them to our clinic in Mary Meridian, where we do a drug profile. We want to know, maybe the client has been saying anatumia bangi peke yake, but maybe this client is a multi-user. So when we take them to a drug profile and they do medical examination,
Mpya sana.
so they
Mpya
give us
sana.
the results and
Ijazoea vitu mpya hivyo.
Wow.
Then we are able to tackle that. We are able even to tackle these problems. Why is the client going to the use? Because the use is not a problem, but there are some issues underlying the issues that make the client go to the use. Maybe it could be stress, relationships, or something. So that is what we look for. Then we are able to help the client out.
Wow.
Yeah. So here is where the client
Will be received.
leave every electronics that they have. We don't allow them any electronics in the room because they'll continue communicating with the outside world and they will not concentrate their recovery.
Mimi hapa siwezi kuja kama sina simu. Kama sina simu yangu itakuwa ni ngumu sana.
Yes, but it helps them quite a lot.
It helps them, eh?
Yes.
It just the disconnection from
Disconnect from the outside world. Yeah.
So guys, this is the clinic. Then we have the counseling area. The counseling area. This is where you come and the counseling happens here.
This is the counseling room.
So you sit here one-on-one.
Bas. Sasa ukikaa hapa.
Eh.
This is where the counseling happens.
Take me through the process.
When we admit a client, the first thing that the nurse does is diagnose them, make sure that they are medically stable enough to talk, and then addiction is a combination of so many other factors. It is not just the outward that we see. There are root causes to why people are addicted, and this room is where now we get to the root causes of addiction.
What really happened?
What really happened?
What sent them to drinking?
What led them to drinking? Why is that person at the point that they are in right now? We try to unravel the family problems, finances, education. We look at the person's life from another perspective. And that is now after a client is stable enough. And I would much say this is the room that brings people here.
This is the truth.
This is the truth.
This is where the truth comes out.
This is where people now face.
So this is somebody comes and says, mimi nilikuwa tu na marafiki, I was just a normal drinker, sina shida ya pesa, sina shida ya nini, but I just drink.
At the end of the day, when we look at addiction, it does not matter what a person sees in themselves, but deep down, there is always something that keeps people back to drinking. Many people tell themselves they don't have a problem. And one thing that I would like to tell you is that addiction is a disease that tells you you do not have a disease.
Addiction is a disease that tells you that you don't have a disease.
Yeah.
Wow, that is powerful.
Everybody comes here with the same mentality.
That they're okay.
Mimi sijakunywa kama yule, mimi sijafika pale, mimi si mbaya kama yule.
Watu wangapi mapenzi na waleta hapa?
Much more than you would think actually. When people, especially this year, watu wengi sana, relationships have been broken.
Relationships, eh?
Relationships have been broken. Finances. So many people have lost their jobs. This year has been especially tough for addicts. And looking at the trends, we've received so many people who had a direct correlation to the COVID-19 and the addiction. So this year has been tough on addicts. Some people addictions also may aggravate hii wakati.
Wow.
So
counseling, this is the room where the truth is.
This is the room where people face themselves.
Wow. This is the room where people face themselves. Coming in here and starting to talk to a counselor is actually the beginning of your healing. So if you are out there and maybe you are going through something, we are still recommending a chance for you, whichever place you are, that Karatina Recovery and Counseling Center is still the place to come and start your recovery journey. I'm telling you, you can check them on Facebook, on Instagram, on their social media pages. Also, you can call the numbers that are running in the screen. If you know someone, a member of a family that is going through alcohol, through depression, anything that would require them to be able to walk in here for rehabilitation, please make sure that you contact them. But then again, there's a cost to all this. When we come back, I'm talking to another lady who will tell us that all these good things, how much is it and who is paying for all this. This is Bonga na Jalas on Jalas TV. So of course this interview and just walking into Karatina Recovery Center would have not been complete if we didn't have a chance to talk to one of the patients or one of the clients here, somebody who has had a journey to be here. Sema bro.
Asante sana, Jalango.
Yeah.
Safi.
Mtaani ni wapi?
Okay, mtaani ni kwanza Kirinyaga.
Kirinyaga.
But mostly nimegrow South Sea.
South Sea.
Alafu ndio nikaenda Mombasa kufanya kazi.
Mombasa job.
Yeah.
Wow. So wewe ni mtu umetembea tembea?
Naweza sema nimetembea sana.
Ilifikaje ukafika mpaka hapa Recovery Center?
Okay, naweza sema first of all, unajua nilikuwa my addiction sana ilikuwa alcohol. Na unajua alcohol iko na accompaniments zingine kama fegi, sigara.
So unavuta fegi, unapiga ka drink hapa.
Then after that
weed kiasi.
So basically ilikuja tena ikachukua over my life. So sikuweza kufikiria vitu mingi hata nikiwa nikifanya kazi. Ilikuwa every time nikipata pesa ni drink tu. So even kufanya savings, sikuwa nafanya savings yote. So basically after nitoke Mombasa, nikakamuku kukana wazae ile at least kuangalia. But nikaka ile kukabila kufanya job unajua because
ile tu umetulia mtaani unaangalia ndio tena ukarudi.
Sasa ikabidi hiyo idleness ikaingia kwa kukunywa sasa. So ikabaki nikiamka hakuna kitu kingine nafikiria ni two drinks. So wazazi wakaangalia behavior zangu na kwa mlevi ile serious mpaka ile hata sifichi nawaonyesha na wapatia too much depression na stress. So at first ilikuwa ni hard kwanza ni accept ya kwamba mimi ni addict. So ilikuwa unajua after ile madrama mingi za
ule
so wakaona mazee lazima
umse zimezidi.
So ile bro na sis wakakamin wakasema mazee wewe kukamuku umekuwa too much, unapatia maparo stress. Unaona na ni wazee. Sasa utafanya wakufe juu ya stress zako. So ikani touch. At first nilikuwa denial because sikuwa nataka story ya kusikia rehab. Nilikuwa naona mazee story ya kuambia rehab haiwezi make. Nilikuwa naona nilikuwa na bad projection of rehab. So apparently nikakubali kukam. So bro na sis walipo
au kuleta noma siku ulikuwa naleta huko ama ulikuwa umekubali?
Nilikubali. But mara first wakati sasa bro na sis wakaniambia manze lazima uende rehab. Nilikuwa nimekataa. Nilikuwa nimesema siendi.
Mimi si mlevi. Mnaniwekelea.
Mimi mwenyewe manze mimi naweza jihandle. Lakini basically hata hiyo after kuongea tu hiyo story following week nikablanda. Nikalewa, unajua kujiaibisha.
Ulikuwa na wife?
Sina wife bado.
Watoi?
Bado. So nikaona tu acha tu nikubali. Ndio nikakubali nikakam. Apparently sikuwa najua hii place Karatina. actually my brother ndio ali find out about huku. So I just accepted.
Ukasema wacha nikakae huko kama ndio raha yenyu.
Wacha nikam. At first nilikuwa zile niwafurahishe. But nikakam nikarealize enyewe nilikuwa na shida. Nilikuwa sasa nimeingia into addiction kabisa. Yeah, so ndio nikakam I was very much welcomed by the staff here. And they took too much concern about my addiction and everything. So ndio nikakam na hizi classes tuna go through na counseling. Ndio ikani hit sasa ya kwamba enyewe nimekuwa
ulikuwa unakunywaga tu ile ya kujibamba ama there was something you are going through?
Okay, saa zingine ilikuwa kujibamba, saa zingine ilikuwa cause ya stress
tu. Za job ama relationship life.
Relationship mara kama tuseme kama umekatia na demu wako ama job ama ile unaona ukiona kama best yako ameendelea
wewe bado uko mtaani,
yani unaona man,
na baadaye venye unakata ukae mtu alikuwa anapiga tei unakaa mazee mwili imekaa fiti. Umekaa hapa for how long?
Okay, say namaliza 1 month actually.
Ndio 1 month? Guys, can you imagine in 1 month this guy is already getting his life back and everything. Bro, mazee, I just want to wish you well, mazee.
Thank you very much.
Mazee, upige tu hizo 3 months. By the time 3 months utakuwa umepasuka mwili.
Hiyo nafanya kazi ya tizi day.
Tizi, make sure unapiga tizi, unakula fiti. Pia usitoke rehab tena upeleke rehab ya gym. Wow. But so the journey has been successful.
Yeah. So far I thank God also kwa sababu wenyewe unajua saa zingine pia ukikam place kama hapa you now reflect with your God.
With your God.
Yeah. So nimeona kwa wale wase wote roll nao huko nje. Wengine wako wagonjwa, wengine wamedai na wanajua hizo madre kukunywa mara mob. But kama nilisurvive na nikafika mpaka hapa na nikaona kwamba wenyewe society kwangu walikuwa unajua kuna wale mabeste hawatakwambia wewe ni addict. So wale watu wanakupenda ni familia yako close to you.
Wow.
So yeah, ndio nikakubali kukama hapa na nimekubali go through the recovery.
Thanks so much, bro. Maze, endelea na recovery na najua itakuwa fiti sana.
Nashukuru bro.
Thanks so much, my brother.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, that's what we are talking about. This guy has been here just for 1 month and is already looking good, hoping to start his new journey in the society, a changed man, a recovered man, definitely from the Karatina Recovery Center. Let me talk to everybody out there. I know everybody's asking how much. Please, let's welcome this other lady here who will be telling us who is sponsoring this, who is paying for this, and how much does it cost for somebody to be here. Everybody tells you how much rehabilitation is. Everybody says how these facilities are very expensive, and people say that my person cannot go to the rehabilitation center because of how much it costs. So definitely we are here at the Karatina Rehabilitation and Recovery Center, and we just want to know how much does this cost?
Our payment package is very pocket friendly.
Pocket friendly?
We are charging 160,000 for the period of 3 months.
Wow.
Which is payable in installments. The first installment is 60,000. The second installment is 50, and the third one 50,000.
So for the 3 months is 160,000.
Yes.
So that is your accommodation, your meals, your gaming, and everything.
Care, yes.
Why do people say that rehabilitation is very expensive?
It is not expensive compared to the life in addiction.
Wow.
Yes.
Rehabilitation is not expensive compared to life in addiction.
Yes.
Wow, kwa sababu chupa moja wewe unajua bei ya chupa, bei ya chupa nini, but then when you recover and you get back to the community, you'd be able to see how much you're able to do with that money. It will cost you 160,000. Are there people who are sponsored? Have you partnered with anyone?
Currently we have not partnered with anyone. We are currently working on an HIF, but basically clients are self-sponsored. Yes.
Wow. So guys, would you rather have your person go through the addiction process that might lead to death, or will you bring them to start a journey of recovery? Your journey of recovery from any addiction. This is alcohol or any other thing, stress, nini, hizo, mental health. There's only one place that you should consider bringing your family, and that is at the Karatina Recovery and Rehabilitation Center. Thank you guys. This is Bonga na Jalas all the way from Karatina. We bringing you stories and people changing lives one person after another. Do not die of addictions when you know there's a place where you can come and get recovered. With me is the amazing team from Karatina Rehabilitation and Recovery Center. Now the best news is that each and every single year they give back to the community, and their CSR is always very simple, making sure that in a year they at least admit 2 people here for free. So if you have somebody and is falling during their CSR, make sure that you contact them so that your family member can start their recovery in this place. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is Jalango TV, and the program on air is Bonga na Jalas.